Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia for today. We're gonna be jumping to another session of Epic 7 now today. Got some more Guild War for you guys. Now, of course, before we begin, the joke of the day. A pessimist sees a dark tunnel. An optimist sees light at the end of the tunnel. A realist sees a freight train. The train driver sees three idiots standing on the track. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see, where shall we begin? I believe I was eyeing a tower over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. West Z, 1668. So this team was quite interesting. One, because it's kind of a mix of all the meta defense units, but it's a mix in a way that I don't really see very often. And their defenses, well, they seem to be pretty solid, judging by all the green shields this tower's had in previous Guild Wars. So we're going to take on the top tower, C. Lilius, A. Ravi, and Shu. We're going to bring in our Pylus. Now, Pylus is going to be great for mitigating damage. Also has Aureus to help protect my Spirit Eye Selene. Speaking of, Spirit Eye Selene is going to be here tanking the A. Ravi. We are going to be on Secret Art Storm Sword, just for the little bit of pushing. Dust Devil could actually be okay here, actually. Now that I think about it, perhaps we go Dust Devil. See, Lilius is the only one with a non-attack skill, and I don't necessarily need to cut anybody here, so that should be okay. Let's go for plus 30 Dust Devil, if I can find that. There we go. Alright, so we're going to be using that and hopefully getting some nice little procs to get extra damage and extra heals. Last but not least, we're going to be using Sharoon. Yeah, Sharoon's going to be fantastic here against the Aravi, against the Shu. And with the buffs on the opponent's teams from the Shu and the C. Lilius, we should be able to use Sharoon's passive to cut, which is quite nice. But yeah, let's give that a go. For the second team, we got Zio, Senya, and Kisei. So I gotta be careful with this. Zio attacks the person with the highest combat readiness, and in this case, I made sure it was gonna be my troublemaker Crozet. He is on Holy Sacrifice for this fight. Normally he's on Hilag Lance, but he's the fastest unit here, so Zio will attack him. And Kisei is probably going to be pretty fast too. She's going to follow up and attack the person with the lowest HP percentage. In this case, it's going to be Troublemaker Crozet once more. Now, the good thing about this is that I don't have any fire units on my team, so Kisei is going to 100% be attacking Crozet, which spares my Bellona. Bellona's going to be here. I might as well put her on a plus 30 Sigurd just to be safe. This guy's tower looks a little scary for the extra damage and the extra bulk. Now I'm also going to be using Destina because there's a Senya on the other team, and sometimes Senya shenanigans can happen, so I got to make sure I have a cleanse on hand. I know Troublemaker Crozet has one too, but if it's an effectiveness Senya, we're probably getting provoked. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it and see what we can do. We also have the Revive as a failsafe, just in case we just implode to the Kisei and Senya combo. Alright, so the C. Lily is going to pop off her skills. We're actually decently fast for our Spirit Eye Selene here. This is not a really fast C. Lilius. That's good. We get to go afterwards, so pop our S3. And now Sharoon gets to go. I think what I'll do is we can go for an S1 on the Shu, or not land any Venoms. That's also fine. Just don't proc anything. It's okay. We didn't need it. It's fine. Spirit Eye Selene though, we're gonna be able to counter here and lifesteal a little bit, but Shu is giving everyone anti-crit, so it's a little unfortunate. I'm going to need to rely on some crits here and there to be able to heal. Luckily we're on lifesteal, so it's not the worst thing ever. I should probably actually go for an S3 here to cleanse. And push up my team, give a little barrier for everybody. What I'll do is I'll go for the Shu. I know it's a little dangerous, she can counter here. But I'm gonna have to hit her eventually. Now, I'm gonna pop the S3 on Sharoon. This will decrease the turn duration of all of my opponent's buffs by 1. So there you go. Sharoon is stripping everybody, getting crit by the Shu. Fantastic. Oh no, we're getting quite low here. So what I'll do is I'll keep hitting this Shu. Get that extra turn decrease. Unfortunately, we don't land any Venoms, but that's fine. There's no anti-crit on the, oh, very nice, Dust Devil proc. Glad I switched the artifact there. There is no anti-crit on the Shu, so I'm gonna go in on her. Try to deal some damage. Oh, very nice, taking her out easily. Hylas, though, looking pretty low now in terms of her health, but that's okay. If she does go down, then we do have Spirit Eye Selene that can bring her back. I am going to try to, there we go, control the Sea Lilius, and I'm going to go for an S1 Soul Burn into her. If we can take her out, there we go, fantastic. Now Spirit Eye Selene can just solo the A Ravi, and we're good. So Sharoon acted as a really nice way of stripping all of my opponent's buffs. Getting rid of the anti-crit was what allowed my Spirit Eye Selene to essentially just kill everything here. Right? Otherwise we'd be missing crits left and right, and it just wouldn't really be working out in our favor. But wow, look at that. Spirit Eye Selene with that 100% consistency on her attacks is beautiful. Makes the Guild War a breeze. Okay, so Zio gonna be going, he's gonna be hitting in the Trozette, right? There we go. Oh, Vampiric Touch. So this guy is on Bloody Rose. It's an effectiveness Zio. Trozette taking a lot of damage there, but we can heal him up. We're gonna push him up here, and what I'll do is I'll push up the Bellona, and this will allow me to get a defense buff and an anti-crit buff, while giving Trozette a defense buff as well. And what I'll do is I'll go for a hit on, I think I'll go for a hit on Senya. We'll always be critting her, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But I went for the S1 so I can get the immunity buff, so I don't have to worry. Oh yeah, look at that incoming damage. Oh my god. Bellona's extra hit there, gonna be dealing a good chunk. Onto the Senya. Trozette probably is going to go down here. Yep, so Holy Sack, bringing him back. Do I get to stun? No, I don't. Oh, uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, Destina! Oh, no. Wait a minute. Are we in trouble? We might actually be in trouble here. I was not expecting... Oh, my God. That is not looking good, is it? Well, Bellona, you are our last hope here. Oh, she gabbed. Luckily, she didn't crit. We do counter. Oh, good. We do finish her off. Very nice. We're in Sigurd's Scythe range now. Oh, nice counter attack. Okay, Bellona seems like she can actually solo this, which is good. Let's go for the S3. Oh, thank goodness for counter Bellona, huh? And there you go, finishing things off. We had to sacrifice Destina and Troublemaker Crozette, but oh boy, luckily we had a good few counters in there. Managed to survive. That was kind of a nail-biter. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the second match here. So, gonna be attacking this guy, Menos Moon. This tower actually is very similar to the last tower that we fought. Now, Sharoon is not fantastic into things like Senya and Shu and that kind of meta team together, but Sharoon does work really well against Shu individually. Senya, I don't know if Sharoon's great into. It depends on the build that the Senya is on. Typically, if you have enough effectiveness, you can strip her counter buff, and that's good enough. But yeah, I'm not going to be testing that against Senya today. There's no real team where I can. Most of them are either Senya with Shu together, or it's Senya with some other fire units, and you don't really want to bring Sharoon into a bunch of fire units. Pilots here, just re-showing the stats, and of course Spirit Eye Selene. Kind of want to do this team again, because Spirit Eye Selene is very satisfying against an A Ravi. For the bottom team, though, we're going to switch things up a little bit and learned my lesson from last time. We're going to need a light bait for the Zio on subsequent turns, so Magic Scholar Doris should do the trick. Doris is not very fast, about 189 speed. Yolha's not very fast either, about 175 speed. And our Bologna here is going to be about, kind of going to be the fastest here at 192, but it should be fine given that the Lilius will always be attacking the Yoha due to the elemental advantage. Accidentally clicked too much there. And Senya should not be able to kill the Bologna, so we'll be okay. I'm going to bank on that, and let's just jump in. Doris also has some really good heals and a defense buff, so hopefully the sustain is going to be better than the Destina that just kind of imploded to the Zeo in the last fight. Alright, let's see here. So the thing is, ooh, actually, you see Sharoon just jumped up here, which is very nice. We can go for a strip, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go for... I might as well let the Shu do her skill, right? Let's just go for a little reset on the C. Lilius. She's gonna resist. That's okay. We do get an attack buff from the Sharoon. That's actually going to be very nice. Sharoon giving the buff to the highest attack unit is actually a really underrated feature about her kit. The fact that the buff is 2 turns instead of 1 is great. Look at this. Now we have an attack buff Celine, and she is going to wreak havoc on the opponents. Now, yes, Shu is going to be giving everyone anti-crit, but this is where Sharoon comes in, and we should be able to strip everything. Right, so there we go. Healing up to full there on my lifesteal build is quite nice. Nice little counter from the Pilus, of course. My Pilus always counters in Guild Wars, just all the time, everywhere. Alright, there we go. Did not trigger a counter there, which is good. I am gonna go for the Shu. Might as well. We don't crit yet again. That's okay. Hopefully, good. There was no Foosh, so now we can go ahead and strip all of the anti-crit from my opponent. A Ravi will always attack the Spirit Eye Celine, so I'm not too worried about that. So there we go. Now we got a crit damage buff for our Celine. Look at that, just so much damage coming out. It is beautiful. Let's give some more injury onto the Shu. There we go, not that much damage onto my Pilus, which is fantastic. Let us go for, oh my god, look at this. We have an attack buff and a crit damage buff on our Celine. This is absolutely beautiful here. Okay, I'm gonna go for an S3. Let's cleanse the attack down on Pilus. Not that it matters, but we're going to push up the team a little bit and get a barrier. Okay, look at this. Attack buff, crit damage buff Celine. That is insane. Just destroying everything. Sharoon's buffs are crazy good at supporting. Alright, there's no need for me to go for the S3 because we can finish her off here. And there you go. Wow, that is satisfying. Super satisfying. Also, there seems to be maintenance coming up, so good thing we're doing our Guild Wars right now. Okay, so Bologna gets hit. That is perfectly fine. She's gonna get hit here too, which is still okay. She's gonna get blinded. Lilius is gonna go for the S3. That's also fine. She's probably gonna get pushed back there. Yeah, my poor Bologna. Luckily, we are in Sigurd range. We do heal a little bit. Now, what I will do here is, I don't really care about the Yoha's provoke or anything. I could go for the S3 with Doris. Actually, Zia's going to be attacking Doris. No, I think I'll be fine. Let's just go for a heal. Get that defense buff going. Okay, good. So we get the provoke onto the Senya. That's actually really nice, so that the Senya doesn't go and attack my Bologna. Now, with my Bologna, we have a miss debuff, so I'm going to hit the Zeo. I'm going to try not to hit the Senya while I can miss. And yeah, look, everyone hitting the Yoha is fantastic. We get to get low on our health, and then we can potentially nuke something. So I think this combo is going to work out quite well. Let's go ahead and blind the Zeo. Or not. I mean, it's only an 80% chance to blind. It's fine. Alright, but every time Doris is hit, we get to heal up quite a bit. Okay, so now we're just waiting for Bologna to get her extra stack in here. There we go, very nice. Okay. Ooh, he has Vampiric Touch there, but that's fine. What we'll do is I'll just go for an S3 onto Doris herself, because there's no real threat here. I'm just going to turn cycle the Doris, and I'm going to go for an S3 onto the Zeo. We're going to finish him off and give Vigor to everybody. That'll help this, the Yoha survive a little bit better against this Senya right now, because we're about to eat a couple of counters. Yeah, there we go. Now the unfortunate thing is, this is a effectiveness Senya, so he can provoke lock my Yoha until we get down to our threshold, but the problem here is the Lilius, right? Lilius will dual attack. Just kidding, she's gonna S3. Now that she's gonna S3, I might as well just go ahead and hit the Senya, see if we can blind her. Nope, she's both effectiveness and effect res Senya. That's good to know. Alright, my Yoha is not gonna outspeed the Senya because she has a speed buff. That's a 20k HP Senya. There's no way she has that much effectiveness and resistance. Oh my god. She's hitting everything. Okay. Gotta be a little careful now. Yoha's getting quite low. So Doris is gonna need to pop her healing. Just kidding, we got provoked. Oh no, we're getting provoke locked here. Well, goodbye Yoha. We should still be okay, because Bellona exists. Doris is getting provoked. That is not a good thing. But I just need to not be blinded, and we'll be fine. Also, yeah, this Senya's on both resist and effectiveness, I guess. Well, goodbye, Doris. It looks like this is gonna be a Bellona solo once more. Let's go for a hit onto the Senya. So when she counters, I can go for an extra hit here. Ooh, that was not enough. We are in Sigurd mode. Oh, no counter. That's fine, we can soul burn this. And let's go in onto the Senya. There we go, heal up everything. Bellona should have, yeah, we should have this in the bag. Rocking Sigurd again, we got a little counter attack, and this should finish things off. Wow, this is just the Bellona solo, isn't it? It's like we're showcasing Sharoon and then Bellona solos. Oh, that's beautiful. Well then, I'll take it. Alright, and finally, last but not least, we're going to be taking on the Stronghold. Now, just looking at the Stronghold here, it's going to be pretty hard to make Sharoon work because, like I said earlier, you don't want to take her into fire units, and both defense teams here have a fire unit. But for the top team, we're going up against Kairon, Senya, and Aiden, and apparently my guild's been struggling against both of these teams here. I'm going to bring in Ahmed, and she's going to be on Fan of Light and Dark. The reasoning is that we can give Skill Null to the whole team, and I can push up my Bryceria. Now, Bryceria is going to be on Symbol of Unity for the Aiden, making sure that we can kill her, and of course to make sure that we can kill the Kairon as well. The thing is, I need enough damage, so Ahmed's going to be providing that attack buff. Hopefully we get lucky with the crit damage buff, but I will be bringing in Milim here, and she is going to be a book holder. The sole reason of her being here is so that she could potentially 1v1 the Senya if I need to. And the other thing is, she's a mage, so she can hold book. And with book, we can soul burn Bryceria to ignore resistance on everything. And with that, if we can put the unbuffable on the Senya, we are golden. And of course, just trying to make sure that Kairon and the Aiden don't survive. For the bottom team, we're going up against Sia, Lilius, Shu, and Meru. So I'm going to bring in the same team that I've done before for good reason. Pylus is going to be here for the Sia Lilius so that we don't have a Spirit Eye Celine getting provoked turn 1. Sia Lilius will always provoke a dark unit on your team. Sharoon is going to be here because we're showcasing Sharoon. She's on Celestine so that she can provide a little bit of utility. And last but not least, of course, Spirit Eye Celine. I think she'll still work here, even with the Meru on the other side and the Shu, both of which are counter units, and see Lilius, which is a dual attack unit. Because when Meru does her AoE, she's gonna be hitting Spirit Eye, and as a result, we should be able to kill her. Even when she revives and she does it again, we can kill her again. At least, that's my logic. But let's go ahead and jump into it. See if we can take on both of these teams without losing. Unfortunately, we don't have Bellona here to carry us, in case things go south. But this is also kind of bad, because this Kairon is pretty fast. He actually did not proc my Bryseria's immortality, so I will take it. I guess it's the fast Kairon that catches some people off guard. That's a really fast Kairon, given that my Ahmed is, what, 280 speed, basically? And this Kairon 6% faster, so that's kind of crazy. But we'll make sure this Kairon doesn't see the light of day. Let's go for this Soul Burn here on Bryceria. We got the attack and crit damage buff, so this should be goodbye to the Aiden and the Kairon. Oh yeah, look at that. And the Senya also gets no buffs here. There we go. The extra damage from Bryceria can finish off the Kairon. And now, wow, we actually crit with Milim. I'm quite surprised. So we should be able to finish off the Senya there. Beautiful. I actually didn't expect it to go that smoothly. If we didn't crit on the Milim, Bryceria might have gone down there to the Senya, but Milim should have still been able to solo the Senya, especially since she's unbuffable, so she can't get that counter buff in. Alright, let's go for an S3 on the Spirit Eye Celine. And now we just lie in wait as our opponent kind of kills themselves onto us. Now, Shu and Meru both have immunity. I kind of don't like that, so I'm just going to hit the... Oh no, there's Magic Friends already. Luckily, oh, I was going to say, luckily we have anti-crit on everybody, but nope. Alright. Spirit Eye Celine, though, works quite well with Sharoon. The other thing is that we always get a barrier. You see that Spirit Eye always has a barrier on her. It's because of Sharoon's passive as well. We got the attack buff there, which is nice, but the barrier helps her survivability quite a bit. Alright, so look at this. We're going to be countering. Hopefully we crit. There we go. Very nice. Going through that anti-crit is beautiful. And I think now we'll just go for an S3. Try to get that little barrier onto my Meru, or not my Meru, onto my Celine there, so that she can survive even more. Got a little counter there, because of course you gotta counter if you're my Pylus. And I think we just go... Ooh, do we go... I mean, she's already used Magic for Friends. I think we go into the Meru, right? We have an attack buff. This should kill. Oh, it doesn't kill! Oh no, everybody's countering. That's actually not good. Uh-oh. Okay, Pylus is going down here. I might actually have to pass up going for that S3 to make sure that Spirit Eye Celine, see, there we go. Make sure that Spirit Eye Celine survives that hit. We do get to heal a little bit. Now here's the unfortunate part. We are in a predicament. We gotta take out this Meru. She is the biggest threat here. Okay, there we go. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, Spirit Eye Celine actually goes down. Shoo, what a menace. I don't think I could win this anymore. Oh, how unfortunate. That was very, very unlucky, but it was my own fault for... Oh my god, this Shu just full resist everything? It was my own fault for bringing Spirit Eye Celine against all those counter and extra attack units. But, unfortunately, she couldn't survive till the very end. Sharoon! She's been doing so well for me in Guild War, and actually in RTA as well, as you guys will see in future episodes. But you know what, guys, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.